Well, hello Internet. I've got 3 Fujifilm mid-range zoom lenses here. The big one is the Pro lens, the 16 to 55 constant f2.8. The middle size one is the 16 to 80 f4 constant f4 lens. And then the little one is the new kit lens. It's a 16 to 50 variable aperture f2.8 to f4.8 at the long end. Guess which one's my favorite? When I started shooting Fuji about 2 years ago, I needed a mid-range zoom for landscapes, and I was like, I had a choice between these two. Of course, I like to waste money, so I got the most expensive one. When I got it, it was like, oh my God, this thing's huge, man. And then when you zoom on it, it even gets bigger. I mean, look how big this thing is. Zoomed out, it's like a chunk of lead. This thing probably weighs 2 pounds. Look at it compared to the kit lens. 16 to 55, 16 to 50. I mean, and this is an internal zoom, so when you zoom, it doesn't extend. Guess which one's my favorite? And then the 16 to 80 is not too bad. I mean, but when it zooms out, it's almost as big as a 16 to 55, but it's lighter. This one's probably the best out of the 3. It is the best out of the 3. But I carried this one and used this one for about a year, and I was like, man, this is like just freaking chunk of lead on my camera. So I bought this one, and I was like, oh yeah, man, this is like, I was gonna get the 18 to 55, the kit lens, but 18 compared to 16, I'd much rather have a 16 to, go a little wider, because I shoot almost everything. All the big landscapes I shoot at 24 millimeter equivalent, 16 millimeters. So then I started using this one, and I've noticed it's not quite as sharp in the corners like this big old chunk of lead is. And then a couple months ago, they announced this little sucker, and I was like, oh yeah, that thing looks small. It better be sharp. I pre-ordered it, and as soon as it was released, I got it like 3 or 4 days later from B&H. I must have been first on the list or something. And when I got it, I put it on my camera, and this sucker basically it's been glued to my camera. This thing is almost, I mean, it's pretty much as sharp as the expensive Pro lens, this big old chunk of lead. I mean, this has the edge. This is the best lens. But this one, I mean, you really have to pixel peep to see the difference. I mean, this little sucker is sharp, and that Fujifilm X-T5 40 megapixel sensor, this little lens can handle that. I mean, this is a damn good lens. So the story is, which one is my favorite? It's this one. These two are going up for sale because since I got this, I mean, each one does have its place. This one, if you're a pro doing pro work, you probably would go with this, but I'm going with this. The older I get, the lazier I get, and I mean, smaller and lighter is better when it comes to lugging around camera equipment. And this thing is so sharp, it works for me. That's the story about these 3 lenses. Yeah, they're all good. The best, the second best, the third best. No matter what you do, this one always stays a little soft in the corners, but you have to really look to see it. But this is my favorite. These 2 are going up for sale, and that's all I got to say about that. Talk to you later. Bye.